chapter 3, if you can read it, it says there's a time for everything. And it just repeats the title. It says there's a time for everything and a season for every activity under heaven. So, by that verse, if you couldn't tell, we're going to be talking about time. Now, in your Bibles, if for those of you who have it, chapter 3, verse 1 is what we just read. And 2 to 6, it's very repetitive. It says a time to be born and a time to die. It kind of goes on, etc. There's a time for this and a time to, it says a time to search, a time to give up, a time for war, a time to peace. It's basically just backing up verse 1. When Solomon, if you guys don't know, Solomon's like the most wisest person in the world, according to the Bible. He says there's a time for everything and a season for every activity under heaven. So the secret to peace with God is to discover, to accept and appreciate God's timing. And this life we live, we are given choices, right? We don't have to believe in God if we didn't want to, even though He created us, because God gives us that choice. We don't have to come to church on Sundays if we don't want to, right?
What?
I know, right? Mind-blowing.
No.
But we choose to. So God gives us a lot of choices, and because we are blessed with options and choices, we tend to think this is our life, right? You know, people say, oh, it's my life, I can do whatever I want. I don't have to care about you. It's my life. Wrong. It's not your life. It's God's life. God created you. Yes, you may be living the life, but you don't own it. It is God's life. And because people have this impression that it's their life and they can live it whichever way they want to, they kind of believe that they are in charge of writing it. It's like a book. Like they're writing an autobiography and their life's not even over, but they're going to predict what's going to happen in 10 years. Like, in 10 years, I'll be married and have 6 kids and a Mercedes W. Or a Mercedes W, I don't know what that is. A Mercedes Benz or whatever. Which is wrong, because I don't want kids or a Mercedes. But anyways, a lot of people tend to do that. They believe that because this is the life they live, they can just kind of finish their book and write whatever happens. But what people forget is like, this is not yours. This is God's. And in God's timing is when everything will fall into place. So, if you want peace with God, please respect